Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. Welcome to the FREDTV Sports Report. We're coming to you from North Park's Snake Hill this week. All right, we're going to kick things off over at Maplewood Park, though, for the Zone 9 American Legion playoffs. Fall River Post 464 made it into the tournament, seeded last, and they had the tall task of going up against South Attleboro, the top seed in the bracket. They held their own in Game 1 despite losing 2-1 on a walk-off. Could Post 464 even up the series and force a pivotal sudden death Game 3. Well, unfortunately, it didn't start off very well for the home team after George Levesque finished the national anthem. Top 1, 2 down, runner at third. Lorenzo Wilson picks him up, hooking one into left field for the RBI as Ryan Murray scores the game's first run. It's 1-0 Post 312. Next batter, after Wilson took third on a wild pitch, Tim Callahan with great plate coverage slaps it to left just past Brandon Canberra. That makes it 2-0 South Attleboro, all coming with 2 outs. Well, to the bottom of the first, though, Post 464 quickly answering. On the second pitch of the inning, Ernesto Perez connects deep, far, and gone to center field, landing about 20 feet from our camera. That cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1. But believe it or not, that's the only offense we would see in the game. Great pitching and defense were the story the rest of the way. It's 464 with 2 quality games against the top team, but unfortunately they fall short in round 1. 2-1 the final score in Game 2. South Attleboro wins the series on a 2-game sweep. And I'll tell you, this game reminded me a lot of the Durfee-Attleboro playoff game about a month ago in the South semis. That was a 2-0 ball game. Durfee did lose that one. That was the game they got eliminated in. But again, it was kind of the same story. A tight game, little offense, really great pitching and defense. All that you would expect from a playoff game. And, you know, many of the players on both of these teams played for Durfee and Attleboro because that's where they go to school. So it's no wonder this was a tight series. So, you know, good stuff for Fall River Legion. Unfortunately, coming up just a little bit short. But a lot of these guys, it's a young team, going to come back probably next year and make a splash as well. All right, well, with Legion done, we're going to turn our attention fully to Fribble. But before we head to Chew Park, we're here for a reason. Here at North Park, Greater Fall River Recreation had competition of a different kind. One of the first sports I ever followed was racing, and it was NASCAR, off-road, monster trucks, you name it. And I still follow the monster trucks, believe it or not. Well, last weekend, Greater Fall River Recreation held its 6th annual Soapbox Derby. The best part about soapbox racing is that there's no motors in these cars. It's just bare-bone racing relying solely on physics and gravity. FREDTV has proudly covered this event every year since its inaugural race in 2014, and 5 years later, it continues to be a big hit.
We try to do something for all kids. You know, not every kid's an athlete, not every kid's into art, and you know, we do have a group of young people that love to race. It's always great to see the kids race, and they get very excited and very competitive about who's going to win. And we have many creative cars that they put together.
Grace is right. The creativity of these kids and their teams is top-notch. There are 3 race divisions: the Pee-wee, stock car, and the pro stock/modified car. The divisions are determined by 2 factors: the age of the driver and the type of soapbox car. Now, according to Grace, the only other local towns to have soapbox derbies are nearby Somerset, just across the bridge, and Bristol, Rhode Island. So something that's unique to Fall River, that's a great way to bring the community out. That's what Greater Fall River Recreation is all about, and that's what Grace Gerling, the executive director, pushes for all of these events. All right, our last stop takes us back to Chew Park. On last week's show, we saw the Rockies take over second place with an 11-5 victory over the Braves as they swapped places in the standings. Could the Rockies keep it going against the Dodgers on this hot Sunday afternoon? It would be submarine pitcher Connell Mannion on the mound for the Dodgers, and a tall task for him. The Rockies haven't lost a game since June 9th. But in the first, his team got him some early run support. Leadoff man at second after a walk and a stolen base. Number 2 batter, Adam Rodricks, slices it fair just inside the bag at first. Alex Rodricks comes home, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. It would stay that way until the third. 2 on, 1 out for Brett Fonseca, and he drops one into right field. Plenty deep enough for Justin Duarte to score from second. That makes it 2-0 Dodgers. They'd lead at 4-0 after the inning. Bottom half of the inning, Rockies getting the offense going. After a leadoff double for Brian Quinn, Ryan Stover drives him home. Top spin grounder right up the middle where it came from. Good for the RBI, and the Rockies' first run, it's 4-1. Later in the inning, 1 down, bases loaded for Zach Souza. Continues his heavy hitting. A drive to deep left center, landing just shy of the fence. It clears the bases. Ryan Stover, Jose Martinez, and Colin Medeiros all cross the plate. Souza takes third on the throw with 3 ribbies to his credit. 4-4 the score. We're tied up. This one was tight throughout. Souza was the hero on this hot day, delivering a walk-off single in the 9th, propelling the Rockies to a big come-from-behind win late in the season, 6-5, the final at Chew. Let's take a look at the updated standings now. Despite the rain yesterday, some of the games did get played, so these numbers are accurate and they are up to date, reflecting the records going into tonight's action that's about to get underway. The Rockies were one of the teams that got to play last night. They won again, so let's make it 9 in a row for the Rocks. All right, and with that, another week comes to a close. Now, if you're on social media, be sure to connect with us. Like and follow us at facebook.com/FredTV Sports. I'll be back with you in 2 weeks on Friday, August 2nd. Meantime, reporting from Snake Hill at North Park, I'm Evan Massoud. Stay cool out there. It's going to be a hot weekend.